this is our last day. I cannot believe it. Are we really doing this?
Yep, there's no
turning back. Where are we going?
We're going to the mountains.
We are now planning to move. We're gonna move out of the city. And where are we going?
We are going to Alang-Alang Leyte.
There you go.
Hello!
Miss mo? Oh. Gonna miss Tita Roxy.
Yes, I miss this little one.
Oh. Another reason why I wanted to come here to buy my stuff. Maybe it's just an excuse for me to visit this place. And it's probably gonna be the last time I'll visit this place in a very, very long time. You've been a very, very friendly neighbor right here. Gonna miss you, dude. So we don't know how long we're gonna be living there, but it's gonna be some adjustment. That's for sure. Adjustment for me. There goes the fridge.
What's up?
2020 was a bad year for most people.
Yeah.
Right? There was a lot of famines around the world. The pandemic, of course. Jobs have been lost. And lives have been lost. But, you know, we consider our family to be one of the fortunate ones. We had our jobs, and even better, our jobs became work from home status. And so we were not affected financially. On top of that, we also had our baby right here, who's not a baby anymore, right? It was a great year, actually, for us. So we consider our family to be one of those that were not affected by the pandemic. Or so we thought. Little did we know. What is this guy doing? Maybe can you just...
Because there's a mug in front
Can
of
you give him something to play with? So, little did we know that someone in this household was suffering from mental illness. You want to go ahead and say something?
It was actually so hard to really notice.
We did not notice.
We did not notice at all. There was something going on. Someone was being affected already. It could have been prior to pandemic. It could have been because of the pandemic. It's really hard to tell. It could have been genetics. Could have been the age as well. We're actually talking about my mom. Probably she was keeping a lot of things to herself. And the pandemic kind of amplified the situation. We had no idea.
All right, so I don't think we're gonna go into details about that part because we want to keep some things personal. I'm sure you can understand that, but we have to do something about it, and that's why we are now planning to move. It's gonna be some adjustment.
Major.
That's for sure. Adjustment for me. I don't think it's any adjustment for her. That's where she was born and raised. So, you know, we've always talked about living in the province someday to actually
Live off the grid.
Live off the grid is one of our dreams, and we want to become minimalists, and this is a perfect way to live that dream. I guess we have to fast forward that plan and do it sooner for Nanay.
It's not a joke, you know. We're talking about like 50,000 pesos to get to where we are, headed. Unless we leave everything here and then just really bring ourselves, then it's gonna be cheaper. But if you wanna bring some of our stuff here, it's really gonna cost a lot.
For her, I think this is more exciting because she misses her hometown. But again, for me, it's gonna be quite an adventure. I mean, this is what we are working with right here. It's you and me right now. And I gotta be honest, I'm terrified. I'm terrified of what's to come, what's out there. But I just want to take you along for the ride because things just might work out for the best. And show you that even though there's a lot of things to be fearful about, that if you keep going, that if you try and make the shot, you just might make it. Because if you don't take that shot, then it's 100% miss.
It's actually exciting at the same time. Of course, if you grew up in the province, rural area, you will eventually miss the environment. Like when you wake up in the morning, you actually smell it's hard
morning breeze.
Morning breeze, yeah. It's just really different. It's fresher.
The cow dung.
Yeah.
Make it Carabao. Carabao dung.
Yeah, we don't have cow there. Just Carabao.
Man.
I miss gardening. I like to plant vegetables and flowering plants. So I miss doing those things, and I can't do that here. There's no place for that in this place where we're living. And I miss my friends there, and also my relatives. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's really exciting. I'm excited to be home. But for JJ, it's a different story. So, why?
Well, don't get me wrong. I'm excited as well, but I think I have a lot to worry about.
Like what?
Now, I don't think I've ever lived in that kind of situation.
What kind of situation?
Well, I remember you telling me that your bathroom, you have to walk out of the house just to get to the bathroom, and there's no running water in the bathroom, right?
Not all the things that you said is true. I think you just mixed up the story.
All right.
So, bathroom is within the house. You don't have to really step outside. But the water, we don't have running water there, but we have pump. So we just have to pump and then bring the water inside the house. Isn't it exciting?
Just imagine flushing the toilet.
What?
And you realize there's no
water.
No water in the tank or the bucket.
What are you gonna do?
One of the things that I'm worried about. So I gotta remember to check the bucket first before I use that toilet, because man, major adjustment for me. Another thing that I'm worried about is I think Tacloban happens to be one of those places where storms and typhoons tend to dwell in. Another thing, just waking up to the evening skies because the rooftop is gone. Why still go? Well, like I said, we've always planned to be there someday, and by doing this, I think we're gonna lessen our liabilities. We won't have to pay rent. That's huge, even though our rent here is very cheap, but it's still expensive compared to zero rent, right? I know there's a lot of what ifs, but we want to think of the good things, the good possibilities, and that's what we're gonna do. And hopefully this cures that special someone that we love. I believe that there's still a remedy, that if she does go home there and we're with her, then things might just turn out just fine. It's gonna be a long ride. Will I survive? And we'll see you there at the province. Tacloban later, man. Here we go. I'm just schooling Roxy over here that I just found out her boyfriend introduced her to her parents. And I said, if a guy does that, he must really like that girl.
Really?
That he takes that girl seriously. I mean, am I right? Comment down below. Because I think that, man, that is huge. It's true.
I don't know. Hope so.
He introduced you to his family?
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Invite me to your wedding. When's the wedding day?
Soon. Wow. Char joke. I'm 31 by then.
Oh my god.
I'm old. Enough.
31.
Yeah.
I thought you were like, you look younger than your age. You
Am
look
I?
30. Yeah, you look I'm gonna take a bite right now. My going away present. My going Sana ma-enjoy nyo maski gumana na. Friendly neighbor. Man, old CDs here. Anybody want some? Got music. We got, oh my goodness, what's that? Classic in the 1980s. Age revealing. Right there. We got Michael Jackson. More Michael Jackson. Can you guys tell I'm a Michael Jackson fan? Some Blu-rays. You guys want some of this? Because man, am I making the right decision? You know, comment down below if you want, and you can definitely talk about it. I'm scared, man, but that's all right. Just because you're scared, just because you have a lot of things to worry about, it doesn't mean that you're gonna stop. You know, you have to keep going. You have to keep moving forward. Don't look back. Make a decision and go for it. And that's what I'm doing here. And whether it works out or not, you'll find out. So thanks for watching, man, and thanks for all the support. And I hope that you continue with me on this journey, and we'll have a good time. That I know for sure. It's going to be quite an adventure.